Josh Chakak at Kenston High School. I really want to thank Ohio Sportsnet for coming out here tonight and giving us the opportunity to present our talent, our kids. And I hope everyone's watching. And I know it's a great program, and you can look forward to watching us in future broadcasts on Ohio Sportsnet. Thanks a lot.
I'm Coach K. Everybody calls me that. I'm at high school, and you're watching Ohio Sportsnet.
His first team third.
Hi, I'm Danny Walk. I'm a senior. I'm a guard for the Cardinals, and you're watching Ohio Sportsnet.
Hi, I'm Justin Fritz. I play for Menor Basketball, and you're watching Ohio Sportsnet.
They missed like 5 shots like that.
Whoa!
I'm Connor Kenston. I play for Menor basketball team. You're watching Ohio Sports Net.
Mitch Trubisky. I'm a junior guard for the Menor Cardinals, and you're watching Ohio Sports Net.
What you guys did to hold them down 12 points?
Well, we did an outstanding job of limiting their breakouts because we were defensive rebound. The fact that we were able to control the boards early on allowed us to stay in it early. You know, it's just disappointing because I feel we left probably 6 to 8 points out on the floor there early, which would have made that stretch they had a 19-0 run a little bit different. I don't feel overall that obviously we didn't defend when you give up 80-some points, but I think we took for granted the amount of shooters that they had. You know, we knew that they had a handful of guys that could stroke, but just the amount of depth and guys just coming in, they just cycle guys through, and you just can't you can't counter for that, you know. But the fact that we were able to keep it close was the fact we got the ball in the post, we made our free throws, we broke their press. I don't think the press really gave us any, it wasn't the press that gave us any issues. It was more or less our half-court defense not containing the basketball. We were over-helping, they were getting those kickouts, and you know, they were knocking some shots down, obviously, from the perimeter.
Coach, when you got caught in the middle of that run, what was it like? I mean, what can you do to try and get out of it?
Make a layup. I mean, if you look at that run, and we'll see it on film, is a 19-0 run isn't a 19-0 run when you miss 4 layups. So instead of that being a 17-point lead, it's an 8-9 point lead, which is still manageable at that point. But when they're pushing a 20-point lead, you know, that's real hard to dig yourself out of. And maybe I could have used another timeout or whatnot, but I'm not disappointed in our efforts. I think our kids played hard and competed for the most part, but I'm just disappointed we didn't defend the ball as well as we're capable of doing. But they're a heck of a team for a reason. I mean, they're ranked #1, and they get all the accolades for a reason. They've got some dudes who can make some shots, and they're deep.
Isn't this kind of like a new world playing a team like Menor a little bit?
Yeah,
and you got to get used to it to go to solo, right?
Right. I mean, this is a game you got to have in your schedule. I don't regret having it. I don't regret going through it. I think at the end of the day we're better off for it. But in order for us to take that next step as a program, we've got to compete a little bit better in a game like this. It's nice to have to take care of CAC championships and win against other non-league opponents. But when you have signature games on your schedule like Menor, you expect to perform a little bit better. And unfortunately, we didn't come out and do that today, and that's a sad thing. But I tell you what, I wouldn't trade my guys for anyone. They're in there. There's some heads down, but we're a 14-win team at this point, and they got to be proud of that. So. We'll get back to the drawing board, and I know we got a game. We got 2 games next week. We got to prepare for. So.
Coach, is that first blemish kind of sting your boys a little extra? Does it matter who it's to?
No, it stings. They were upset. You know, they had visions of grandeur and you know, having an unblemished season, but they know there's still a lot of basketball left to be played. You know, there's definitely a lot of 5 regular season games left, and then you know, we go to Solon District, so it does hurt, but we'll bounce back.
1 for 6 from the 3-point line, so shooting wasn't really on to start.
You really want me to talk about the first quarter?
I just like to get the worst part out of the way first.
It was lethargic. We didn't score, so we couldn't press, so 12-10. And we talked about making 2 major runs, you know, both halves. And I thought in the second quarter, when we were able to hit some shots, the press work, we got a lot of high percentage shots, and we looked a lot better. And that's basically our game. You know, size doesn't hurt us if we're running, and they were a big team. So, you know, it's just, I thought the kids were pretty patient, but as soon as it got into a transition game, the tempo went up. Our kids are pretty successful in that type of game.
So would you say basically just the increased tempo is really what helped you guys get out to that 18-0 run?
Absolutely. I mean, we always talk about that 15-2, 20-2 run, and you know, create the havoc, you know, through the presses. And you know, we love to run, and we're going to run. So the more we run, the better we are. So I think the second and third quarter, I'm guessing, but 30 and 33 points. And we've done that a number of times, but it just took a while to get the tempo tonight.
Coach, did you guys think of anything, them coming in undefeated, or was this another non-new game?
Another game. Main thing, I know it sounds crazy, but we're just trying to get better. You know, Foreman was injured a lot of the year, trying to get him back in the fold. Danny, we're going to play him minimally. I thought he did a great job for not practicing since the 30 stitches. And some of our young kids, you know, Brody Nelson, Gallagher, and Picks, those guys, you know, we're looking, when you make that run, I mean, we want to go 9, 10 deep, 11. We get Caleb Potter back Tuesday. So, a good game for us, but, you know, we're just trying to get better and actually trying to get our 7, 8, 9 guys into the mix really, really quick. So, I mean, I love our young kids.
Coach, Danny kind of a shot in the arm tonight. I mean, I think you know, again, no offense to Kenston, I think he'd have been all right without him, but it had to feel good to watch him not only get out there, but I mean, score 10 points in a hurry like he did tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he's the kid you love to coach. He's a pain in the butt. I turn around Wednesday and he's playing 5-on-5 and I want to choke him. Tonight I was worried about him getting popped and, you know, being out another week, but just phenomenal young man. And he did. He gave us that energy. And as soon as, you know, that second quarter, we talked about energy, we talked about swagger. You know, Justin didn't score a lot tonight, but he just made some big plays. And defensively, he's as good as anybody. And I don't know if people realize that. He's averaging 29 something coming in. But he does a lot of great things defensively. And, you know, I just thought, again, that second and third quarter was our game.
How's it feel coming back?
I mean, it's awesome. I'm not one that likes sitting on the bench. I like to be out there helping my teammates, and I think I did a good job of that tonight. I mean, I just got to play consistent. I mean, my 3 came back. I wasn't shooting well like earlier last 3 games, but I'm glad to be back out there. I always want to be out there.
The adrenaline kind of kick in once you hit the floor. It seemed like you came out like a house of fire.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I was told I was going to play a lot, and I was fine with that. But I mean, I just want to be out there, like I said earlier, and help my team out in any way I can.
You think you were almost kind of rushing back a little bit? Coach was saying he was trying to pull the reins on you.
I don't think I'm rushing back. I think I'm fine. I mean, I don't have any signs of concussion. I mean, my stitch isn't good. I mean, my mom took good care of me, so I'm good.
It's good to have mom. How about just an undefeated team coming in here tonight? Was that a big deal, or was this just another game?
Of course, it's another game. We take every game. We go into every game the same way. Every game's a big game. You got to prepare the same way, and I think that's how we handle it tonight.